Howdy folks, I'm Casey LaCourse and I am the host of this video showcase called Books of the West. That's right folks, it's Books of the West. I've created a new showcase for my friends who are published authors, and I like to give them a platform so they can come and present their works. And I'll read a little bit out of one of their books, and then I'll turn the showcase over to them and they will read their poetry. Now today, I am real happy to have Mr. John Pelham on. John Pelham is a good Facebook friend of mine, and he is also a Will Rogers Medallion Award winner for, let me grab the book, this book, Cowboys and Cattle. Right there, folks. This is one of John's great books. Now, all of his books are available on Amazon. Today, we are not going to showcase that particular book. Today we are going to showcase a new book that he has out called Standing in Line, and about 50 of my favorites. And it's great. He's got so many of his poems in here. It's a little bit of a gathering of all of his books and all of his poetry. But it's a great, easy read, great for gifts. You will love it. Now, I am going to recite they're one of his poems. I love his poetry, but Mr. Pelham, he got me with this one, and it's called New Country, an Oxymoron by Mr. John Pelham. Sitting in a dentist chair today, I got a dose of country they call new. Now, to each his own, I know, but to me, their country don't ring true. I grew up in the country years ago, and I don't remember it the way they sing, with their red dirt roads, pickup trucks, beer, tight jean girls, and everything. Their songs glorify dirt roads. Ours, I don't remember being that good. In the summer, we had lots of dust. In the spring, there was lots of mud. They sing about their big trucks. Ours was a 1948 half-ton Ford. When you drove it, you could see the ground through the floorboard. What I do remember so very well, and it probably never happened to them, was milking, hauling hay, and to cool off, jumping in the tank for a cool swim. Now, I don't remember the country their music tries to paint. They call it new country. New it may be, country it ain't. All right. Thank you, Mr. Pelham. I love that. There's a nice picture of John right there. So this is available on Amazon. Now, John, it's your showcase. I'm turning it over to you. You're going to enjoy this, folks. See y'all in a couple of months with another Books of the West.
Howdy, folks. This is John Pelham. I'm coming to you from sunroom in my house here in Granbury, Hood County, Texas. KC has asked me to do a couple of poems from a new book that Amazon published for me called Standing in Line, and about 50 of my favorites that I did some time ago. We all appreciate KC's dedication to getting our songs and poetry and so forth out in the public, and we thank you so much for that, KC. I'm going to do a little bit different today. I don't have some of my regular cowboy regalia on, a hat and that kind of thing. I've got a shirt that got some flags and a little more patriotic theme, because I'm doing this on or about Memorial Day here, 2024. And I'm going to start off with a poem that I did as a part of our Memorial Day observations here in Granbury that we do every year. We do it every year. I've done several of these. This one's called They Were So Young. They were so young, I heard a Gold Star mother say. They gave all they had to give to make us free today. From burial grounds and battlefields around the world, they shout, "We gave our lives for your freedom." And that's what this Memorial Day is all about. They were so young. Much too soon they were taken away. Too soon lost from family and friends. Too young for the price they had to pay. Those who've been called to serve know the sacrifice they're called to make. They put their lives on the line for their country's sake. They were so young, many still wearing high school ring. Their country called and they went, ready and willing to give everything. Now, I lost a trooper in a PC rollover. His loss of tragedy, really too young, really stung. While out in combat, it hurt a lot. He's a good soldier, and he was so young. But take a look around you at the flags they fly in this place. On each flag, there's a name. On many, 2 dates separated by a dash. It's that dash we're talking about here. In all too many, the space is much too brief. That means they died so young, and we here share their family's grief. So please, when you see a gold star or hear taps played or sung, remember that young person. He or she was so young. Thank you. I've written about Cookie quite a lot in poems, about his Christmases, about his April Fools, about his teaching his guys in the bunkhouse about the Beatitudes and about a lot of different things. And this one I did sort of around Thanksgiving, and I thought I'd do that for you, called Cookie Gives Thanks. When things sort of slow down around the spread and Cookie has some time to consider his fate, he heads out to one of his special quiet places to count his blessings and contemplate. So it was on a recent Thanksgiving evening. The works had went well and the crew liked his chow. He about as happy as a feller could be, and he was pretty satisfied with his life right now. Well, thought he, it's Thanksgiving after all. There's lots of good that I ought to be thankful for. I got plenty of time to think about it, so I'll just spend a few minutes and take score. It ain't gonna be easy since I've got so many. Seems I'm about the luckiest guy I know. Every outfit I've ever been has been great. Seems there's good cowhands wherever I go. Well, I remember back on the Circle WC, I sure was blessed by a pope named Hank. He helped me doctor a snake-bit mule to health. If I forgot to say it then, Hank, I say it now. Thanks. Then one Christmas down on the Canadian, I'd run out of anything special to feed 'em. All of a sudden, overnight, I somehow got 5 turkeys. Somebody or somebodies realized I really need 'em. Thankful? You dang betcha I'm thankful. I'm blessed to do the things I always wanted to do. Feeding the hands that God has put me around and sharing in the natural beauty he gives me and you. Well, that reminds me of the thing I'm most thankful for. And air that's not been breathed, grass that's not been mowed, ground that's not been trod by man or been covered by concrete, natural and undisturbed, just like God bestowed. So as I start getting all the Thanksgiving meal together, I'll do it with a big old smile on my face, because I know in my heart that I'm where I'm supposed to be, and I'm thankful that God has put me in this great place. Thank you all. If you see this during or around any of the special holidays and celebrations that we go on, please just stop and remember the things that we enjoy because of the people that went ahead of us. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.